everybody, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Been a little while. Couple days. Not too long. I think this is where we left off. I was doing a bit of stuff, gathering items and such. Now, all we need to do is, like, not let this dude absolutely wreck our throat. How did you die? Ouch! Okay. Not what I was intending. I don't know which one of those is bleeding and which one of those is poison. In all honesty, like, that's a slight issue for me, not being able to tell which one's which. You'll die before... You won't die. Sir, how did you manage that? Dear sir. Not only did you manage to not get poisoned... There we go. I hate actually fighting these guys, so I just prefer to let them die to poison. Yep, there we go. Holy crap! I don't know if that's bleeding or poison. Either way, it's something I'd rather not have to deal with. Come on. Come on. There we go. Poison is much less useless in this game. Like in the first one, it was absolutely worthless. It took too much work to get it to go through, and then it took forever to kill anything. In this one, I've used it quite a few times to kill things. I'm gonna get poisoned. Okay, that's the last of those that I have. What's up this ladder? Okay. Two dudes that I didn't want to get involved with were up the ladder. Got it. And then this guy. The glorious thing about this dude is that I can actually fight him. Found it. Well, how did you... Well, okay. Ow. Not what I wanted to happen, but the there was no sound of me getting hit. That was the most interesting part about that, is that there was no sound indicating that I was taking damage. I saw my health start to plummet. Which I guess sort of makes sense. Okay, good sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to... Yep. I just hate trying to fight you, so I'd prefer to just have you commit suicide by walking through poison. Like so. Yep. It was great seeing you again, friend. Which means this time... I can do that. I find it really stupid that if I get drenched in poison, I am, yep, I'm poisoned now. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. If I roll into one of these, I'm guaranteed to get poisoned, because it'll fill me up about halfway, and then because I have no way to deal with the poison buildup, it'll just keep building up poison until I'm poisoned. Hey, you big oaf. Yep. Thank you. It was great seeing you, old friend. Well, maybe next time. I don't actually remember an enemy like that from the first game. You know, the funny thing is, I'm constantly walking around with a massive amount of particle effects on me. Fuck you. I have determined the best choice. The best choice I can make in that situation right there is to just walk forward as if nothing exists. So I can go downwards. Okay, turning around. They died. Wow. I'll be honest, that was not what I expected. So, note to self, don't even attempt that. Got it. I was thinking maybe, but then I was thinking no. A pike. I'm not sure that's useful to me. Like, I picked up a ton of equipment, like, over and over again, but I don't have much use for any of it. Because, at this point, I've sort of determined that... Yep. Because poison is broken. Actually, no, throwing knives from these bastards are broken. Because, yeah, you had your shield up and you're, like, you were guarding from this? Yeah, it means nothing. Just like right there. Because my sword bounced off the wall, which makes sense, actually. Makes sense that my sword could actually bounce off the wall. Thank you, friend. Thank you for making this easy on me, for once. It makes sense that my sword could bounce off the wall, but because of that, he just got to attack me near endlessly. Not gonna bother with actually facing you. What? What? Okay. Just stop there for a second to see if he would drop anything. Ow. Okay, nope. That's it. I'm turning around. Yep. I'm glad it didn't let me use that. That would have been a bad plan. I thought I was on my Estus Flask, I was on Radiant Life Gems, which... Give me a second. You know, this game reminds me, actually, no, something I was doing earlier reminded me of this. All of those games, like, I'm especially guilty of it in, say, Skyrim. I would, like, never use any, healing items at all. Like, if I needed to heal, it was... It was always, like, I had to... I had to do the absolutely ridiculous task of... I leveled up Restoration in Skyrim purely for the sake of never using healing items. Like, almost all of my characters that I've ever done in Skyrim had, like, maxed Restoration. Purely from healing myself, because I hated using companions, because... Let's be honest, all of Skyrim's companions suck. Like absolute balls. They suck balls. Yeah, let's just repeatedly shove two of... I hate this enemy type. I have nothing else to say other than I hate that enemy type. Well, it doesn't seem like the fat bastard's around anymore. So that means that he's gonna die soon as well. He's probably got 4 or 5 more deaths in him before it actually causes an issue. Like, let's be honest. That bro's got 4 or 5 more deaths in him. I think the one guy, the guy who's like tries to jump down on top of you, he's got like 2 or 3 left, max. Yep. Nope. What the hell? I couldn't see what I was locked onto, but I was clearly locked onto something. Hi. Man, am I glad you're easy to deal with. Relatively. Okay, nope, yep, you can fuck off. Yep. I think that's basically what I said the last time, is you can suck a dick. Oh! I lost quite a few souls up here, didn't I? And then I never made it back. This is the first time I'm making it back up here. Anyone else? Let's just confirm. Yep, that's that. God, I hate these. It's like bleeding enemy, poison enemy, bleeding enemy, poison enemy, bleeding enemy, poison enemy. Like, can't you give me, like, anything else? Of course, now I'm just poisoned. Yep. Now I'm poisoned. Is this gonna be a fuck you? No, it's not a fuck you. I was honestly expecting this to be a fuck you. Where's the second one? Legit, where's the... What the fuck, people? I didn't realize I still had my bow out. Okay. This area is... I hate this area. This area sucks. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still having fun, but this area is bullshit, in my opinion. And here's a bleeding enemy. Here's a poison enemy. Here's a bleeding enemy. Here's a bleeding and poison enemy. Here's a bleeding enemy. Here's a poison enemy. Here's a bleeding enemy. Here's a poison enemy. Here's a bleeding enemy. That's basically what I'm seeing from this. Consistently, mind you. I don't want to fall into that pit. I can't look up. It's stupid that I can't look straight up. Is it not going to come down? What causes it to come down here? Well, there's my answer. It's coming down. There we go. It truthfully is consistent bleeding and poison enemies. I think that I've dealt with the poison enemies, and a bleeding enemy shows up. I think I've dealt with the poison enemies, and a bleeding enemy shows up. God, I'm happy for invulnerability frames. If iframes hadn't been a thing, that would have been my end. Right there. Okay, never mind. Turn around. That sounded creepy. Going a different way. Why is there so much fucking poison? What the fuck? I feel like this level was designed as a fuck you to anyone who complained about how bad poison was in the first game. Like, I used it, don't get me wrong, I used poison all the time. But not for the reasons that you'd expect. Like, I just used it because it was convenient. It met a criteria I was after. So I'd use it on occasion. But what the fuck? To this extent? Isn't that a bit absurd? Like, look! Look at how fast that number is going up. We weren't even here for 10 seconds and it did 500 damage. What the fuck? I deserved that. I deserved that. I didn't pay attention to the to what could be in the poison. Entire like, don't get me wrong, it's interesting level design, even for me. Does that mean I enjoy it? No. I'm having fun, but I still hate it. Just like, I was having fun in Subnautica. But I still hated the Leviathans. I'm just glad that he doesn't attack without some sort of cause. Where is it? I just lost all those souls. Well, that's fine. I'm approaching where I was level-wise. My first play, for my playthrough of Dark Souls 1, anyways. Okay. I have a question for everybody. I'm trying to hold something to the wall so it stays there for a second while it dries. But I got a question for everybody. If anyone's watching. We've made very little progress. We've made it across that bridge. Like a little ways down up actually from that. No, yeah, down from that bridge. There's a chamber with the last bonfire, and that's where we made it. We've also found that treasure chest, but progress-wise, that's all. This level is full of poison and bleeding and bullshit, and it's... I don't like it. Like, right there. How? Why? I don't know. Do they not have heads? I just noticed that. They don't have heads. Okay, let's not try and walk forwards when I can't use my camera. Okay, I think we were heading this way last time. If I remember correctly. But there's no guarantee that I remember correctly. Keep that in mind. I hate poison so fucking much. Ow, you sack of shit. Ow. What the hell? Okay, I need to stall. Nope. I wasn't able to stall him enough. Come on. Yep, I know you want to touch my booty. You both suck. I hate both of you. You managed to get me killed a little while ago. Let's see. I doubt this will work. Yep, we're gonna get poisoned. We're going to get poisoned. We're not gonna get poisoned! Which is a surprise, actually. It's a massive surprise that we are not just going to get completely poisoned right here. The fact that that works. If that points to anything, it's that your character is much... like, is actually rather fast in that direction. We are going to get poisoned! We are dead! Wow. And let's be honest, I have no idea where anything to deal with poison buildup is. Okay, so I really have no idea how to pull that off. It just happens on occasion, and it's irritating when it does. She didn't have a head. Actually, she did probably have a head, I just didn't see it. Either way, it won't make much of a difference, whether I hit her head or not. It's mainly because the only way to do that is with... for me, is with the bow. But I'd have to, like, expressly stop and aim in order to hit her with the bow. Maybe there's something up here to make that fight easier. Can I push these off the ledge? I cannot. Like, my only choice, really, in this situation is to investigate and see. I'm pretty sure you bastards are immune to poison. Life gen. Life gen. Not the absolute most useful. Does it happen under that? What is the condition for that to happen? The first one and I hit it by accident. Perfect. That is a perfect summary of this game. Yep. I don't even know what it's gonna do, but do it. Shake off the poison. That's the only thing I can think that could do anything, is shake it off. Yep, we're poisoned. Woo! And it eats away like a ton of health all at once. Because it's bullshit. Is all that did is fill that that puddle? Like, I feel like that was a waste of a Pharaoh's Lockstone. If all it did was fill that puddle with poison. Of course. I'm gonna get poisoned. That is a guarantee. Ow! Yeah. Yeah. I didn't notice how much damage getting hit by the blade spinny trap looking thing did. Let's check this. What do the mannequin weigh? They weigh less, but they also have way less actual defense. What about over here? We look absolutely ridiculous, but now we have more poison resistance. Can I disarm this? No, I can't. Okay. Now we look even more ridiculous. But poison resistance. real quick, while we stand here and wait for that poison buildup to go away, I'm gonna look up Dark Souls 2 poison. Well, it's already gone. Poison! Dark Souls 2 wiki. Once the poison meter is full, HP will begin to drain at a steady rate depending on the method of infection. Duration is 20 seconds and damage dealt is 1,050. 1,100. Toxic is a form of poison that deals more damage. Duration is 20 seconds and damage dealt is 1,400. 1,050 to 1,100. Okay. That damage dealt is 1,485 for toxic. Player method of inflicting toxic, increasing poison bonus. Consume a poison moss, consume a divine blessing, consume a monastery charm, consume a dragon charm, consume a caressing player, rest at a bonfire, stand in the mist emitted by the corrosive ant queen. Increase the adaptability stat, use a common fruit, cast perseverance, cast iron flesh, equip the poison bite ring, equip the ring of resistance, equip your spear, equip various poison resistant armor, block with shield that have high poison resist. Enemies. Wow, okay, so, yep. Just a bunch of stuff that I already expected. That there's an item somewhere for it. More than likely, right here, we are going to get poisoned. So I'm waiting for that. And I'm pretty sure this is toxic instead of just poison. Your shield sucks, bro. Never expected one of the things I would use Fireball for would be to deal with a poison barrel. Shit, that's a trap. That is some kind of trap. I don't know what kind of trap, I just know it's a trap. Or maybe that was the trap. It's a tarp, boys. Simpleton's Spice. I assume that's different than a common fruit.
Shush. You idiot. Stay quiet. I'm on the run. Don't give me away. You're a fugitive too, eh?
Am I?
Yeah. Why else would you be here?
Because I want to be.
It's got death written all over it.
You're right. There's poison everywhere.
You want to climb down here? I can lend you a ladder. But, how much can you offer me? Why, yep. I'm trying to help you, you know? Have you no gratitude? Downright rude, really. But I've got a soft heart, so I let you off this once. All right. It'll be just a moment.
So what am I getting out of this, sir? Whoa, where'd you pull that ladder from?
Go on ahead. I won't offer this deal twice. Oh, what is it?
Learn gesture. Prostration gesture talk.
Have you heard?
No, I haven't.
Well, apparently, there's this monster lady, right? And the poison, well, does wonders for her body.
Oh.
You know, health and beauty and that sort of stuff. And I thought only human women were so petty. That creature, she was human once, you know? Yeah. In fact, she was wed to the prince of that nearby castle. But her husband? He had feelings for another. The princess was desperate and sought eternal beauty. Hoping that it would restore the prince's, affection. You see what I mean? Before long, the princess's ire transformed her into a monster. Now, listen here. When do you think this all happened? Long ago, when this very land was called something else. We say Drangleic now, but countless kingdoms have risen and fallen on this very spot.
It is interesting to think that the same kingdoms can use the same castles over and over again with
Oh.
different names.
That damned hag just can't let her old flame go. She's going to get us all burned. God's alm, I'm not going to die in this dump. God, I'm not... Find it?
Wait, what can I buy from you?
Find it? All the best.
Let's take the ladder. Okay, so for 2,000 souls, that was not worth it, but who knows? Maybe it was. I don't feel that that ladder secured safely, sir. Should work on that. Future customers and all. Like, your future customers will feel much more comfortable if you deal with the issues. God damn it. I don't want to be locked onto him. Turn around. Turn around and just go right there. So what does he mean that about being a prisoner? Well, being a fugitive. So I'm no fugitive, but I don't really want to be here, so he's right in that sense that... What do you do? Ouch! You can't have too much more oomph in ya, old friend. Unlike this guy here, I've encountered you almost every time I've come here so far. So you gotta be... I hate these enemies, they're absolutely bullshit. It's a wonder that anyone liked this section of the game. I don't actually know if anyone liked this section of the game. It might be that no one liked this section of the game. Or it might be that everyone liked this section of the game because it was challenging and Dark Souls players are masochists. Turn around. Like, seriously, Dark Souls players are massive masochists. Well, like, the true fans of the game are. He's dead! He's gone! He has finally passed. Let's see what happens if I do this. Without entering to the place. I see. Come on! Yep. I haven't managed to kill them a single time other than, like, since I've got the shortcut. Since I got the shortcut, I haven't managed to kill them a single time. Like... do that. And ignore them. Ouch. You must not be great at parties, friend. Like, partygoers must kind of hate you.
Well, we meet again.
I don't know you, but who are you?
There's treasure this way, but I have a bad feeling about it. I don't quite have the guts myself.
I don't remember you.
Well, there's treasure. I don't quite.
Does not open from this side. Woo! Yada Yada doesn't have the guts. I feel like this is a trap, and he's a big part of it! Whew! Well, I've gotten several Pharaoh's Lockstones. Not that it does me much good. What the fuck?! Ouch! How is it I managed to create a situation where I would have more issues with returning to the bonfire than just trying to find a way to progress? You have no interest in the ceiling or anything. Thing is, I know where the boss is. I don't think I can make that jump. But it doesn't seem there's any other way across. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Can I just break this door? can't. Thanks, friend. It was well worth the effort, but thanks. I still don't get it. Okay. How does one get over there? Oh, I see. Okay, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a plenty of sense. I don't know if it'll work, but who cares? Really, like that's the mentality I have to go into this with, is who cares if it works or not? Because regardless of whether it works, we kind of have to go through with it. Of course I'm gonna cheat this. Every time. Every time I'm gonna cheat this because I'm not exactly interested in dealing with them. You sack of shit. Okay. Next is you. Then comes you. Dragon Charm. Not much use in that for me. But okay. Okay. Hope! Went better than I expected. Great heavy soul arrow. No such luck. Well, let's just talk to this guy again. Where does that sound keep coming from?
Well, good to see that you survived. Perhaps you're more rugged than I thought. In any case, the treasure is yours, since you went ahead and took the leap. I prefer a more cautious approach. It's hard to know who to even trust these days.
Yeah, I don't trust you.
For instance, I've heard that a man is out for my life. Now, what misunderstanding could have ever led to that? The poor bloke must have quite an imagination. You be careful too, my friend. For trust can be a dangerous thing.
Yeah, I don't
You be careful too.
trust him. I feel like he's gonna stab me. Like, I feel like nothing good can come from trusting him. And let's be honest, I'm probably right. They gave him a voice actor that makes it seem like there's nothing good can come from trusting him. Okay, is one of the few options we have left. Other than the boss room. A radiant life gen. Soul of Red Warrior and Crimson Water. And the only way back across is another leap of faith. Woo! Okay, we're gonna look up the boss. Okay, Mithra the Baneful Queen. Mithra the Baneful Queen is a boss in Dark Souls 2, a decapitated Lamia, Naga Queen holding her own head in one hand and a spear in the other. She is fought in a pool of poison which is constantly damages the player and heals her. Mithra was the fairest queen in the land until something unhinged her. Was it the poison found deep within the earth or the passion that consumed her heart? The queen sought the king's affection, even poisoning herself to attain beauty despite the monstrous consequences. Okay, we can deal with the poison. We can deal with the poison. Okay, so something about burning the things of the windmill. So we're gonna look at that. Okay, so we're just gonna read this from start to finish. Start and Assassin's Nook. Entering from the Harvest Valley, that's where the poison mist was, Harvest Valley upper walkway, venture forward and around the toxic pool. As you approach the stairs, take note of the break in the wall on the left. Inside there's a poison brummer, which will emit a gas as you pass. Run past it and kill the other brummer on the next platform. Blah, 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 blah. Actually, no, we're not gonna leave... Oh, this is okay, this makes more sense. This is I was reading this guide and it's talking about a bunch of stuff that didn't make sense to me, and now I know why, because it's back where before we slayed before we killed Slayer of the Covetous. Sunny Hobbles. Okay, nice to meet you. Shortly after the boss, you'll find your first bonfire of the air. Continue on and go up to the stairs. To the left, a mannequin of steel worker undead will engage you. There's a switch on the wall by the stairs that lowers the pot of poison in the room, like the second one below. Be careful, as it can break in the corner. You'll find a radiant light, blah blah. By some point, though, the door is narrow. Walk rates, which try to take them out from range before engaging. Aggroing the warden. No, I just take the warden out from range. Now, clear path and through the doorway. The first door in the blah blah. Pictures? Nope. Move across. Head down the stairs to find yourself on a ledge with a chest containing a pike at the end. Left as a and attack you. Head up with the hanging poison contraption and find a ladder straight across the room. Similarly, approaching it will prompt not one, but two masked mannequins to drop down from the top of it. Climb up, and dead ahead you'll find a grave warden standing by some stairs. There is a small ledge off the left side of the wall leading up to the windmill blades. There's a small ledge off the left side of a wall leading up to the windmill blades. Okay, so it's actually very close. I don't actually need... I forgot that those two existed. Let's be honest. Like, I even read that they existed right there, and I forgot they existed. Ouch. But, yeah, lighting the windmill on fire was actually what we were just working on. Because I didn't know what, where to go for it or what to do for it. Is there another one somewhere or something that I need to deal with? Why did it want me... the guide is stupid. It wanted me to light the windmill on fire before going to the bonfire. The guide's stupid. Okay, so it worked. Wow. So it's a moron. Got it. It's absolutely stupid. Like, I'll be honest, I did not expect it to be that dumb. Thanks, friend. It's always good to not have to do anything for you to die. Bye. I love how he stands up straight and then he falls over, like... it's quite entertaining to watch. Wow. Things are stupid. I still wonder about you. A poison stone. 2 of them now, in fact. Up the stairs and to the left. I assume you mean these stairs? Did you mean these stairs? Oh, press open button. Don't hit the wall. That is different from the first game then. Yeah, that's much different from the first game. I've been trying to hit the wall. Petrified something. Okay. If I'd known it was to press things, I wouldn't have... if I'd known it was to press open, I would have been trying a lot more on different walls. But I'd been trying it like it was the first game. I've been whacking walls all over the place. Ow! Okay. Come back up here. That was not how I intended for that to go. I'd forgotten about him. So, question, does it go back to whacking walls in the third game, or is it does it remain pressing open on walls? Because that'd be very nice to know. Theoretically, I could try and run past them. Theoretically. We'll try it! Did not go as planned. Never mind. We will not try it. We will run away like a little bitch. Theory and practice are the same in theory, but not in practice. I love that quote. That quote's always been great for me. Theory and practice are the same in theory, but not in practice. Why do you ever bother casting that spell? That's stupid how games don't take into account the difference in height of certain characters. What? 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 You just... What did that wall ever do to you, friend? Oh yeah, I know. And he uses pyromancy, but I want to try it at least once on my own, now that the poison is gone. Okay, that, Yep, okay, that. Ah, okay, that's great. Okay, we'll try being human. Let's be honest, that is not what I expected to happen. I expected to at least get 3 hits in, not 2. Okay. He's dead. It was great seeing you again, friend. I love these talks we have. We have to do it again sometime. Sometime next week? Magic stone. Ouch. Well, you get executed for it. I hate this enemy. Because 9 times out of 10 I miss my attack because they're short. Jester Thomas. Well, come on. Come along, Jester. Better keep your wits about you, sir. Well, finish the job, Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. Your work is appreciated. Is this still poison? I'd assume so. Yes, it is very much still poison, despite the fact that it looks like water. Why does this feel like a very bad plan? I look absolutely ridiculous. I'm hoping that the next area isn't poisoned, so I can change back into what I was wearing before. I don't even know how much having this gear equipped helped me. Only one side appears to be able to open. Ceiling seems fine. Okay. So far, so good. The Iron Keep. So it's fire now. Got it. We'll leave those for now. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is now. I just wanted the Wanderer's coat back. Well, after we head back to Majula and level up, I think that that'll be the end of stream. Mainly because it took me forever to figure out anything to do with that stupid place. I hated that place. I hate poison.
Bearer of seek thee, lest this.
Stanima, blah 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 blah. We'll put one there, and one into Vitality. I don't really know. The last giant, I know we killed that one. I don't know his name, had a big sword and a shield and a bunch of thrusty attacks. Don't know his name. The one that had three enemies in the room, and they all had like a glaive and a shield. Again, don't remember its name. None of them had memorable names. The Skeleton Lord fight. The Jabba the Hutt looking bastard. The old Dragon Slayer. I know there's more, but I'm forgetting them. Sorry. Like, I know there's quite a few more, but I don't remember. I have no idea. This character was made several months ago. And I don't know what the me from before was putting dex into, was putting points into dex for. Because the me from before was also being stubborn and trying to dual wields. Like, I think it was primarily so that I could... I think the primary reason was so I could get the power stance for this. But I think I gave up on that because I was just... It wasn't fun. I was dying way too often. So, to those of you who are new to the channel, I do hope you all enjoyed. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe down below so that you can be and turn on notifications by hitting the bell icon so that you can be notified the next time I go live or the next time I upload a video. Which, about an hour ago, during stream, a Monster Hunter World video went live, so you can go watch that if you're interested. And if you have already subscribed, don't forget to leave a like on this stream. And for those who are watching after the fact, you can comment down below what you thought of the stream. I do hope you all enjoyed. I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye, guys. Thank you for the advice. I will try and do that.